Hey there, and welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, voted, I believe, Podcast of the Century by Time and Newsweek.
I didn't hear that.
I just made it up.
Oh,
The fact that you said Newsweek, too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is there still a Newsweek?
I don't think so.
What are you, going on a computer to find out?
No, I'm going to order an edition of Newsweek. To see if it's-
I think it's online, but I don't think the print edition exists
All I'm
anymore.
saying
Yeah,
is,
you're right.
I don't think anyone's going to look into it, so I'm going to start making outlandish claims about the success of our podcast.
Oh,
yeah.
And,
okay.
you know, we are a
Okay.
successful podcast, but I'm just going to start throwing out right after the introduction.
I see.
Hey, and welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Just voted Best Hour of Entertainment by Good Housekeeping magazine.
Oh, best hour of entertainment.
Yeah, and that's all time, meaning it stacks up against any movie. It stacks up against any book that takes that you could read for an hour.
Huh.
Anything that would take an hour of your time. Hey, it was Good Housekeeping. It wasn't me.
Okay.
Elle magazine said that we are the most fashion-forward podcast.
Now
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
true, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wear incredible outfits. I don't
Yeah.
think people realize.
Just for the podcast.
And don't bother trying to look up online at the video.
Well,
but
there's a video component to this. You were wearing a dark polo shirt.
No, he's wearing Eddie Murphy's red suit from Raw.
Yes,
the
I
leather
am.
zip suit.
I bought that, and I didn't realize that it's made it's made of pressed and dried beet. It's an entirely vegetable made suit. I did wear on tour. We did a takeoff of that. We wore a copy of the other suit that Eddie Murphy wore.
Purple.
It was kind of a purpley blue one.
Yeah.
And I got measured for it, and I wore that. This is 11 years ago or something, and I wore it on tour. And I lost so much weight on the tour because I would burn like 9,000 calories a night doing this show. And we would do a show a night and travel all around the country. And at the end of the tour, the thing is falling off of me.
Yeah, you were sickly.
But I mean, I had it, and so it just looked, I looked like a prisoner in like a Confederate soldiers camp who put on an Eddie Murphy Raw suit and tried to do stand up. It was the most ridiculous. I know.
Yeah.
It's the most ridiculous. I wonder where that suit is. It must exist somewhere. We have a crazy, this occurs to me. I have saved everything from the very beginning, from my time with Saturday Night Live, Simpsons. I found Legal Pad page where I came up with the idea for the monorail episode.
Oh my God.
You're kidding.
No, and I have it.
Right. Yeah.
And I put it in my drawer because I just thought like, oh, this is cool. But you can see me come up with it and then sketch out monorail ? And then I sketch out a couple of things. But in addition to that, any kooky prop that I particularly liked, and think of the billions of them.
Yeah.
I would always say, oh, just put it in storage. Just put it in storage. So, at the end of the famous movie Citizen Kane, they're going through, Citizen Kane has died. Charles Foster Kane has died. And they're going through his massive estate and they're just throwing everything in the fire.
Uh-huh.
And that's where you see them throw the sled in, but they're throwing in paintings and all this stuff that he collected in his life. My Citizen Kane ending is going to be the funniest thing in the world because it's going to be literally like a toilet seat that somebody made into a guitar and sent to me. And I was like, wow, this is so weird, but I got to keep it, put it in storage. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or we once had a stuffed squirrel with a backpack that used to go in circles. I think I have that on the show. It's just going to be workmen. And Conan O'Brien passed away, and his many goods were thrown into the fireplace above his palatial palace. And you're just going to see...
Is that what's going to happen?
Masturbating bear diaper.
Oh, no.
What is your rosebud, though? What's that one thing?
Oh, my God. That's a really good question. What is the rosebud? What is the thing I'm going to be saying as I leave this earth?
From your youth, probably. Is it that...
No, it's going to be something
Halloween
from my...
costume that remember we bought one that
My mom
what was it?
Tried to do a sweet thing, and she bought a costume for me for Halloween, and it was at the height of like Watergate.
Yeah.
And people hating America, and she bought me she wanted me to dress like Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
And I mean, Vietnam protests were still going on, and Watergate, and it was a plastic Uncle Sam face, then Uncle Sam, and I was not happy, and I let my mom know it, and I think I hurt her feelings, which to this day hurts my bothers me.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I'll be like, Uncle Sam, Uncle Sam. And then you'll see that mask being thrown on the fire.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be that or something from the comedy career. Like a fake mustache I wore in the old time baseball remote.
Oh.
Or
you find out there actually was little threads connected to your pockets when you did that dance.
I did that dance at the top of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only thing anybody knows about me all around the world. I swear to God, you could drop me down in a rural province in China and they would point at me and then do the string dance thing.
Yeah.
Where I act like there were strings attached to my hips.
It transcends languages and cultures.
And common sense.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
It
right.
transcends all intelligence.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That'll be.
I don't think they'll burn your stuff.
Oh,
I would sell it and keep all the
No one's
money.
going to buy any of that shit.
Sure they
no
will.
one's going to buy any of it.
People buy anything.
They'll buy it to burn it.
Yeah.
Conan's burning his stuff. I want to burn his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm. We should do that. I do want to make sure, Sona, you're to see to things.
Yes.
What are the two things you're to see to? First is the burning of all my stuff.
Okay.
And you have to make sure that it's filmed in beautiful black and white.
Yeah.
In a giant warehouse. Okay. And all the weird crap that I've gotten over the years. The second thing is, what have I've always asked you, please make sure they don't
bury you at the Forest Lawn Cemetery in Burbank. Yeah.
I don't want to be buried at Forest Lawn Cemetery.
Is that a danger that could happen?
Because no one ever thinks ahead, and I'm noticing that everyone gets married there. Why did I confuse marriage with death?
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
Oh, my.
Do you want to take that again?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe my wife should listen to this episode.
You know, as a joke, I'm going to not burn your stuff and bury you at Forest Lawn.
I just don't want to be.
I'm going to get the last laugh.
I want to be someplace leafy,
Yeah, I know.
And the fact that you're just on a hill and
Overlooking the 134 freeway.
overlooking the 134 freeway, and
Yeah.
people are on their way to go see Michael Jackson, and they step on my grave. I don't want that.
It'll be so funny.
No.
Yes.
No.
So in the future, everyone.
I don't even need to be buried. As I've told you, just leave me naked in a field somewhere. So that people can find. I want a jogger to find me, like on every episode of Law and Order.
Yeah.
I want a jogger to go like, what the? Hey, look at that. Hey, someone dropped an alabaster statue of a woman. Oh my God. It's the body of Conan O'Brien.
You're naked and they still mistake you for a woman.
They still think I'm a woman.
Coyotes have eaten part of you.
No, he's very intact.
No.
Yeah, that's right. That's
fully intact.
That's what the court.
They don't want to eat him?
No.
It's just
The excuse that my publicist tries to make is, well, why did they think he was a woman? Well, coyotes got to his genitals, and then the coroner speaks up and goes, actually, no, that's the one part the coyotes didn't get. Genitals were intact. He still looks an awful lot like a woman.
If anything,
Why would the coroner have to pipe up at that point?
They're a little swollen just from decay and gases, if anything.
In the sun, they
bigger
grew
than
to twice. In the sun, they grew to twice their size, but still looks a lot like female genitalia. And people were like, "Would you shut the fuck up?"
Anyway, he'll be laid to rest at Forest Lawn Cemetery.
Followed by the preservation, not burning, of all of his useless crap.